1st and 10 continues. Sponsored by Marshfield Chevrolet.
Welcome back to 1st and 10. Our game of the week featured Nixa and Webb City, and 1st and 10's Chris Pinson is on the sidelines. Nixa won this one, but it was a tough battle, and he rejoins us now with more and the coach.
Thank you, Dan. Yeah, 28-20 the final score here tonight. But if you saw the very first play of the game, you'd think it would have been a walk in the park. Right, Coach Perry, who is the winning head coach tonight for Nixa? You know, we're laughing during the break. Everybody thinks it's going to be an easy walkover when that happens, right?
Yeah, we scored that first one in like 10 seconds, so I'm thinking we might beat them by 100, but that's kind of what the kids thought, but it's not the way it works out. But it was a great first play.
Now, it's no secret that Jaden McCasker, of course, he came last week, debut game, rattled off 4 touchdowns, including a 39-yard run. Tonight, he gets that big one, then kind of comes up short a little bit. You said maybe a hamstring injury. He comes back for the second half, scores the only touchdown and the difference maker for y'all. What do you say about that kid's heart and toughness?
Man, he's a tough kid, and he's a great kid. He's a good human being, and he was fantastic. You know, we had that long break with senior night, and then we came back out and didn't spend enough time warming up, so on that first run, it kind of tightened up, but by the end of the game, he was fine, and we needed him at the end of the game. Obviously, it was a close ball game, so we needed to be able to get him in there and get this thing done.
Now, I did joke on the sidelines during the pregame because Nixa traditionally, you guys always celebrate your seniors' first home game of the year. I laughed and I looked at Jaden and I said, you know, the fan base will never forgive you for last year. I said, but you can quickly endear yourself. How much has the Nixa fan base embraced this kid?
Oh, first of all, our fan base is fantastic. Our parents are fantastic. Our whole crew is fantastic. So they've taken him in, and you know he's one of us, and they've been welcomed with open arms, and it's been fantastic. He comes from a great family, and you know, a great mom, and he's fantastic.
Now let's talk about your quarterback, Adam McKnight. I mean, this kid, he could throw it, he could run it tonight in all ways, but he took some shots not running that football. But that last touchdown he scored before the end of the first half late to put you up 14, how big was that?
Well, it was really big, and then, you know, at that time, Jaden was on the sideline, so we had to lean on Adam, and, you know, Adam's a dude, man. Like, when Jaden goes out, we're just, like, intentionally going to put more of it on Adam, and, you know, he can handle it, man. And that score before half was huge. That was a 4th and goal, I believe, you know. So he's a dude, no doubt about that.
And the 33-yard bomb you had from him to McCabe, I mean, what do you say about that dime? That was a great play call to get him wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open and made a great throw and a great catch and had time to throw it. And, you know, we just needed a few more of those. We ended up, you know, in an 8-point game, wishing it had been a little wider. But you know what? Man, they were really good. You know, like Coach McFarland has done a fantastic job. Those kids played hard. That team was awesome. Like, the quarterback was a dude, too. Like, it was a great high school football game.
Well, Coach, listen, as always, we appreciate your time. You guys are now 2-0 on the season. And, hey, we'll have a lot more of these interviews coming up later on this season. But for now, for John Perry and Chris Pinson here for 1st and 10, reporting live at Nixa High School.